Since 1986, Jeep has been producing the tiny and midsize Wrangler line of four-wheel drive off-road SUVs. It is presently in its fourth generation. The most current model, the Wrangler JL, was debuted in late 2017 and is made at Jeep's Toledo complex. From the World War II Jeep, through the CJ, civilian Jeeps, made by Willys, Kaiser Jeep, and American Motors Corporation, AMC, from the middle of the 1940s through the 1980s, the Wrangler is a direct descendant. The CJ Jeeps and the conceptually consistent Wrangler, with its solid axles and open top, have both been referred to as the Jeep model, which is as essential to Jeep's brand identity as the rear-engine 911 is to Porsche, despite the fact that neither AMC nor Chrysler, after its purchase of AMC in 1987, have claimed that the Wrangler was a direct descendant of the original military model. All Wrangler models continue to employ a separate body and chassis, stiff live axles in both the front and back, a tapering nose design with flared fenders, a fold-flat windscreen, and can be driven without doors, just like the Willys MB and the CJ Jeeps before it. Also, with few exceptions, they have part-time four-wheel drive systems, with the choice of high and low gearing, and standard are open bodies with removable hard or soft tops. However, the Wrangler series was specifically redesigned to be safer and more comfortable on road, to attract more daily drivers, by upgrading its suspension, drivetrain, and interior, compared to the CJ line. The suspension on all Wranglers included track bars and anti-roll bars, and, from the 1997 TJ onwards, front and rear coil springs instead of the previous leaf springs. Wrangler Unlimited long wheelbase models have been available as an addition to the Wrangler since 2004. Models from 2004 to 2006 were longer variations with 2 doors. Only Unlimited variants with automatic transmissions were offered for sale in 2004. Both an automatic and a manual 6-speed, NSG 370, were available in 2005. Since 2007, the 4-door long wheelbase Wranglers have provided an additional 20 inches, 508 mm, of space. By the middle of 2017, 3/4 of the new Wranglers on the market were 4-door variants. Jeep recently introduced the brand new Wrangler for 2024. Instead of a complete redesign, the current JL model, the most popular in Wrangler history, is getting a mid-cycle facelift. Jeep currently offers a 2.0-liter inline-4, a 6.4-liter Hemi V8, and other alternatives in between, including a plug-in hybrid, so there are no new engines. However, certain noteworthy adjustments should help the Wrangler compete with the Ford Bronco. The cosmetic changes for the 2024 Wrangler could be the most drastic. Jeep brand North America's Jim Morrison described it as a fresh take on the iconic 7-slot grille. According to the images, there is a smaller vertical distance between the slots, and this distance is not body-colored. Even by Wrangler standards, it appears a touch more contemporary and bug-eyed. Jeep is now let you can install an 8,000-pound worn winch, following in the footsteps of the Ford Bronco Everglades. A factory Dana 44 HD solid full float rear axle is an option for Wrangler customers, making it simpler to mount larger tires. The Wrangler Rubicon now boasts an improved towing capability of up to 5,000 pounds and can produce up to a 100-to-1 crawl ratio. With the addition of wider 33-inch tires, steel rock rails, and a standard rear locking differential, Jeep is also upgrading the Willys model to serve as an alternative low-cost off-roader option. Jeep is adding 2 more trims to the Wrangler portfolio to flesh out and fill in. A new entry-level 4Z plug-in hybrid called the Sport S4Z will sit below the Willys 4Z and, one assumes, cut the cost of purchasing a 4Z. According to its name, the Rubicon X is a more severe version of the Rubicon with steel bumpers, integrated off-road cameras, standard 35-inch all-terrain tires, and beadlock-capable wheels. Rubicon X is not available with a manual gearbox. A 4Z power box that can provide up to 30 amps of electricity across 4 120 volts outlets is now available for Wrangler 4Z vehicles. The Wrangler now comes with a 12.3-inch touchscreen as standard equipment. The Uconnect 5 infotainment system already has the Trails off-road app installed. Preloaded Badge of Honor trails total 62. With a subscription package, customers may access more than 3,000 trail maps.